but a victory for whoever tonight might just add a little bit more to these celebrations. 1998 will not be particularly fondly remembered by either of these clubs, so can they ring out the old and see in the new in style? During the winter break that's coming up shortly in Scotland, both these teams will be heading for training camps in Florida, but they don't really have much else in common. Dundee United languishing second from bottom. Rangers are top of the table. And their latest big-name signing is German keeper Stefan Klos, who made his debut against St Johnstone on Boxing Day and kept a clean sheet. Klos was thrust straight into the side after completing his move from Borussia Dortmund, with whom he won the Champions Cup and 2 Bundesliga titles. He's one of 3 international keepers on Rangers' books now. One of the men aiming to beat Klos tonight is Alex Matthew, who's going through a bit of a barren spell. He hasn't scored for 6 games and has only netted twice since returning to Scotland from Ipswich, where he was in fine form last season, only to be frozen out by David Johnson and Jamie Scowcroft this season. Alongside Matthew, Billy Dodds will be buzzing around as lively as ever. He too is hungry for a goal after just 1 in the last 7 matches. The service to the strikers hasn't been wonderful in that time, but you just know that players of the quality of Dodds and Matthew will be back in the net-bulging business soon. Rod Wallace hasn't had too many problems in front of the goal himself. He's managed a sweet 16 since leaving Leeds in the summer. Only Henrik Larsson of Celtic has scored more. The Englishman enjoying life north of the border. He's already been on target against Dundee United this season. Can he repeat that feat? The man in the middle is Mike McCurry, who on 2 previous visits to Dundee this season has shown red cards to visiting players. Motherwell's Lee McCulloch here at Tannadice, and St Johnstone's George O'Boyle across the road at Dens Park. After an initial revival when Paul Sturrock took charge, Dundee United have managed just 1 win in 9 games. After dismal defeats at Kilmarnock and Motherwell, they return to Tannadice, which has hardly been home sweet home for them. In theory, this place should be an intimidating arena for visiting teams. In practice, Dundee United have the worst home record in the Scottish Premier League. It's they who get us up and running against a revamped Rangers. They have a new look this season under Dutch coach Dick Advocaat. If they win tonight, they'll move 6 points clear of second place Kilmarnock and 10 points clear of champion Celtic ahead of the New Year Old Firm clash. Over £30 million spent on this new side.
Yeah, colossal amount of spending. I have to say, I think it will be a big test for United's flat back 4 system tonight. We watched Celtic destroy Dundee last weekend with the ball over the top, and I think with the pace of Rod Wallace in that Rangers side tonight, United are going to have to be very careful as to how far they push up.
Tony Moles, a Dutchman who's been playing football in Belgium recently. Paul Sturrock took over at Dundee United earlier in the season, having spent his entire playing career here. Flipped on by Matthew, away by Van Bronckhorst. And there was a late challenge on Albert, which the German certainly felt. George Albert, a cult hero with the Rangers fans. He's scored 13 goals so far this season, 7 of them from the penalty spot. He doesn't mess around from the spot, but then he doesn't really mess around with his other goals either. Here's Billy Dodds. Miller to Eric Pedersen, who is making only his 3rd appearance of the season. Missed most of it through injury. The teams have already met twice before this season. It was a 0-0 draw here in Paul Sturrock's first match in charge. The Rangers came from behind to beat Dundee United 2-1 at Ibrox. Dodds steps past Van Bronckhorst, away by Amoruso. The Rangers could go on the break here with Vidmark. Dodds slipping it through to Mappy. Suddenly it's rather promising for Dundee United. Easton with the eventual effort.
Yeah, United moved the ball well here. Matthew held it up, waiting for the supporting run, and he got it from Craig Easton. Easton always willing to get forward, under pressure to get the shot in, and it flew wide of the target.
Duffy's clearance finds Matthew. Pedersen might just get to this, although Scott Wilson is steaming across. Hasn't gone out yet. The Dundee United fans enjoying that moment from the Norwegian Pedersen, Eric the Viking.
He's done really well since he came in. I have to say I'm very surprised that Paul threw him in as early as he did. Has been out for months with a hernia and had a couple of under-21 games, and he's been thrown straight in and done rather well.
Pasquale, Frenchman who's been quite impressive for Dundee United. Moles finding Miller, who will be eager to impress, having been given a rare chance in the starting lineup this evening. The former Aberdeen man began the first 4 games of the season, but this is only his 3rd appearance since that spell. Matthew, away from Wilson, not quite, but he has the corner.
An encouraging start by United, putting Rangers onto the back foot early on, and Matthew's mobility already testing Rangers at the back.
DeVos knocks it down. Dodds made some sort of contact, but not enough to force its way through the Rangers crowd in the 6-yard box.
What we do see already is Neil McCann has surprised and started on the left, and United have switched the fullbacks immediately to Pasquale pick him up.
Here's Wallace, he's away. Oh, and it was a glorious opportunity for Kivas, and he completely missed it. United with a little let off there. Ferguson to Van Bronckhorst. Here's the Rangers captain, Lorenzo Amoruso. Away by Pasquale. Perini. Scored against St Johnstone on Boxing Day, and a fine strike it was too. Finds his fellow Italian Amoruso. Now it's the Australian Vidmar. Settles for the throw off Miller. Full-time score in the other match being played today in the Scottish Premier League, and that's a big, big win for Dundee at Tynecastle. Hearts 1, Dundee 2, a result which won't go down particularly well here at Tannadice. Pedersen, Maffey. Couldn't quite return it to Pedersen. It will be a Dundee United throw. Maurice Malpass making his 594th league appearance for Dundee United tonight. He'll get the chance to take another throw. He's 6 years of age now, made his debut in 1981. Maffey trying to force it across. Here's Tony Moles, and it diverted into Maffey's path again. Perini's challenge didn't really lead to much, and that's not a bad cross by Maffey. Miller coming in, dealt with though by Vidmar.
I think Paul Sturrock will be well encouraged by the start, although they certainly were on the back foot as Rod Wallace broke earlier on, but apart from that, United are putting themselves well here.
Well, Stefan Guivars had a wonderful opportunity here.
Well, delivered with pace as well, and what a wonderful cross that is. And Guivars really should have been on the end of that. Beautifully measured ball into the front post.
Here's Miller. Concourse in front of him, and that was a very stray one from Miller. Played over 200 times for Aberdeen. Put in from Vidmar. Camp tussling and tangling and conceding the free kick.
We call a winger's tackle.
Skimmed off the head of Wilson. Making his 5th start of the season, and his first since he got a red card in the Old Firm derby at Celtic. Maurice Malpass with the throw. Duffy nearly made contact. De Vos is going to try a long throw. I don't think he can go back much further. The giant Canadian aims it towards the near post. It's hooked away by Lorenzo Amoruso. Guivars looking for his strike partner Wallace, but Pedersen was back. Now Pasquale. Dodds tried to help it on to Miller. Got to him eventually. Trying to feed it back to Matthew. Tony Vidmar. Didn't particularly get Rangers out of trouble then, as he gave it straight to Miller. Vidmar has to recover.
Well, that's what United will be looking for. Joe Miller to get at defenders and try and get in behind and get some supply into the box. One-footed Amoruso, but Vidmar did well to get back.
It's over Duffy, but he's only gone as far as Moles. Miller's crossed Duffy in there, but away by Wilson. Pedersen. There's nobody out that side for the home team. Dundee United have made quite a promising start, though, so far, as you can see.
Yeah, not surprisingly, United having the better of the possession. They've got a real grip of this midfield area right from the start.
Here's a chance for Guivars, though. Blocked by Coombe, and McCann couldn't steer his header goalwards, and it will drop behind. The Rangers haven't really been in it too much, but they were certainly in it then.
Well, it's De Vos who's caught with the ball in. Guivars in on his blind side. He had sold himself, and Coombe did well to make the block there. It's a great ball in. Guivars hit the target, but Coombe did his job, fortunately enough for Jason De Vos, who was caught out in the first place.
Alan Coombe, signed from St Mirren in the summer, ended Steve Dijkstra's 83-match run of consecutive appearances for Dundee United. He's now played in the last 7. Just one clean sheet so far for Alan Coombe. How delighted would he be to keep one tonight against the leaders of the Scottish Premier League. He certainly hasn't been troubled too much, bar a couple of efforts for Guivars. Sent out of play by Neil Duffy. The Rangers are upping the tempo and finding their way a bit now.
Yeah, they look as if they can change up a gear. And it's that early ball that United have to be aware of tonight.
The man they call the Hammer, Albert, with the long throw. Here's Wilson. Rangers are actually the top scorers on the road in the top flight. with 18 goals so far this season. Away from home. Albert's cross towards Givash, away by Duffy. Free kick to Dundee United for a foul by Giovanni van Bronckhorst.
Yeah, a little nudge there by Van Bronckhorst. It's a good contest in there. Craig Easton's pushed on to Van Bronckhorst. Pedersen's picked up Barry Ferguson. We've seen the Rangers player dominate so many games this season. United fully aware of that.
Dundee United, which is 1 win at home this season, that was against Aberdeen. They've only lost twice, but 6 draws have proved rather costly. They certainly need to pick up some more points on their own patch. The worst home record in the Scottish Premier League. Alberts. Vidmar well forward. Soon going back though. Ferguson. Amoruso, who scored the winner when these teams last met at Ibrox in October. And Rangers came from behind. Rod Wallace also on target after Billy Dodds had put Dundee United ahead. Van Bronckhorst, Rangers muddling their way forward, but De Vos stops them in their tracks. Easton. Van Bronckhorst typically not far away. Barry Ferguson, one of the stars of the Scottish season so far, and that nearly put Perini away, but decent header back from the old trooper, Malpass. Malpass now finding Matthew, but it comes to nothing for the former Ipswich and Newcastle man, back in Scotland where he began his career with Celtic before moving on to Morton. Perini's throw knocked back by Pedersen. Matthew, tackled by Perini. Foul on Knowles by Givash.
Yeah, I thought it was a foul. So Mike McCurry was late in giving it, but he made the correct decision. And a chance for United to get De Vos up into that back post area. Neil Duffy, no slouch in the air either.
It's whipped in by Miller, and was that a handball by Dodds? I rather believe it was, and certainly Mike McCurry was perfectly positioned.
Well, it's the wrong target because De Vos and Duffy had gone to the back post. Both of them capable of winning it. It's played in shorter to Billy Dodds. Never really favourite to win that one.
6 goals since his move from Aberdeen, 3 for Aberdeen as well, and of course 3 for his country in the European Championship qualifiers earlier in the season. De Vos's header, and Miller's flick. But here's Amoruso to lead a Rangers charge now. Couldn't quite take the ball with him. Matthew steps away from Perini and Van Bronckhorst with that turn, but then Dodds runs into Albert, and now here's Givash. Looks like De Vos will get there first though. Looks very composed, the Canadian. Dodds. Offside against Matthew, as Easton lobbed it over the top.
Well, again, it was tight. Scott Wilson, the last defender for Rangers there. Tries to make a flat run there. Not a great deal in it, maybe half a yard. It's a good run though, nevertheless, by Alec Mackey.
Amoruso's free kick. He's going to bounce straight through to Alan Cook. This time last year, Rangers were 4 points clear of Celtic going into the new year. Celtic, of course, caught up, overtook, and became the champions. Certainly Rangers and their fans would enjoy a 10-point gap, much more, which is what it will be if they win here. Neil McCann, twisting and turning. Pasquale came to Dundee United's rescue then. Foul on Amoruso.
Yeah, Billy Dodds, clumsy in the challenge. You do get the impression Rangers are starting to warm to this.
Alberts to swing this free kick in then. It's going to come through to Givash. Blocked by Dudley. Corner.
Yeah, good ball played in from the left from George Alberts. And Neil Duffy did the right thing there as Givash measured the shot of the cross, stayed on his feet and made a good block.
The corner kick is going to come straight back out towards Van Bronckhorst, who will now lead the throw. Alberts, is he going for a long one? Givash is on the near post, going to come back to Alberts here. He whips in a nice cross, and Van Bronckhorst was in there, but Alberts made a mess of it.
It's a dangerous ball, and he had plenty of time to throw it in. Van Bronckhorst with the forward run. That was a dangerous one to defend. The ball whipped into the near post there.
Dundee United with only one win in their last 7 encounters in the league with Rangers. That was here last season. A 2-1 success. Perini picked out by Ferguson. Sends the cross in, flicked on by Wallace, and Pasquale has to hook it behind with McCann waiting.
Well, it's a good move. Perini skins Alec Mathy here. Good ball played in, and Pasquale does well. He doesn't know who's behind him, and there's no option but to play it behind. Good ball by Perini. Pasquale doesn't see it until late, but does well under pressure.
It's the Dutchman Van Bronckhorst with the corner. Wilson's header, but there was a bit of shoving going on, which Mike McCurry spotted.
Well, we see it all the time at corners, don't we? And normally we see the defending team getting the benefit of the doubt.
No goals so far. There's actually been a bit of a shortage of goals in the top flight in Scotland this season. 39 fewer than at this stage last season. Obviously the defenders are doing their job at the moment. It's Perini with the throw-in. Played for AC Milan and Juventus in Italy. They don't come much bigger. Here's Wallace. Givash and McCann in the middle. Wallace straight into the arms of Coombe at the near post. Towering kick by Coombe. Alberts. Amoruso. Having to come outside of his area. Good clearance though, straight to Miller as well. Malpass. Edison losing out. Perini with the throw. Really under pressure from Mathy here, and Mathy is in, but it was blocked by Wilson. Ferguson had his ankles tapped by Eric Peterson, but the ball was moving, I think, as he took the free kick.
Yeah, I think Rangers unlucky to be pulled back there. It was a good early ball from Barry Ferguson. And I know it is in the rules that the referee has to bring it back, but there was no real advantage for Rangers there.
Midway through the first half then. Here's Neil McCann replacing the injured Andrei Kanchelskis tonight. McCann trying to find a way past Pasquale. It's going to come to Alberts. DeVos though, poke it out to Dodds. Vidmar getting the better of Miller. And as you can see from the possession, Rangers have certainly come back into it in a big way. Stefan Kloss trying to be a bit clever then.
Yeah, they're starting to get a grip of the game now. I think it's starting to be hemmed in and defending deeper as well, which makes the game longer for the midfield players. Starting to give the likes of Barry Ferguson and Van Bronckhorst a bit more space in midfield.
Alberts, Wallace, onto McCann. The cross has gone out with him. McCann's going to get his cross in though. Away by Duffy. He's such an exciting player, Neil McCann, as the fans of Hearts will certainly testify. Scott Wilson, George Alberts. Here's Mappy. And obstructed by Wilson.
I don't know why Scott Wilson is protesting. He doesn't take any of the ball there. And it's a painful one for Alec Mathie. Be very surprised if we don't see a yellow card here.
The Rangers players furious with the challenge. A yellow card for Scott Wilson, and he's also shown one to Pedersen, I think, presumably for having a little bit too much to say about it all. So a double yellow.
Yeah. Well, we saw Scott Wilson sent off in the Old Firm game, and he certainly can't afford to be as rash as that.
Confirmation of a yellow card also then for the Norwegian Pedersen. Maffey, meanwhile, is back on his feet, and Dundee United have a useful free kick here, which will be swung in by the right foot of Joe Miller. And he felt like he was going to have a blast at goal then, and maybe that was his intention, I'm not too sure.
I don't know what it was, to be honest with you. I don't know whether it was a driven cross to the back post or a shot. It was neither in the end.
There was definitely something in between from Joe Miller. Stefan Kloss won the Champions Cup with Borussia Dortmund, along with Celtic's Paul Lambert, who was in the team that night. And they beat the Juventus side, which included Sergio Perini, his now teammate at Rangers. Pedersen, booed by the Rangers fans for his part in that earlier incident. Maurice Malpas has only missed one game this season, the recent defeat at Kilmarnock. He's closing in fact, on David Nery's record of 612 league appearances for Dundee United. Kloss's clearance came off Easton's head, away by Duffy. Easton shielded Van Bronckhorst. Oh, mistake by Malpas, gives it straight to Rob Wallace, and you really don't want to do that. Wallace steams past him, but then makes a bit of a mess of his cross.
Well, they should have done better there, because Rangers had plenty of support pouring in at that back post. Uncharacteristic error here by Malpas, and Wallace is a defender's worst enemy with so much pace, quick feet, makes the space for the cross. They're lining up at the back, and they can't deliver it properly.
16 goals for the number 16 so far this season. Vidmar. Pasquale's throw. Miller on the chase, but Amoruso neatly turns away from him. Doesn't clear it quite so neatly, mind you. Amoruso made captain of Rangers by Dick Advocat. Skimmed off Amoruso's head then, but it's cleared by another Italian, Perini. Duffy's header. Amoruso's header. Malpass will be first to this. Maffey and Wilson. The tangle again. Another free kick.
Well, Maffey again going in with it. It hurts. It's Sergio Perini who catches him.
Here's Maffey. Pedersen. Ready to take this throw. And Maffey was backing in, and he'll be penalised this time.
Well, he's had a lean time recently, I like Maffey, but he's got a great attitude. He'll always show for his midfield player. Trying to use his body here to hold Perini off.
Flag is up. Last season was Rangers' first trophyless campaign in 12 years, and they took it rather personally. New coach Dick Advocat has spent over £30 million on building a new side. The best is yet to come from this side, but they're not doing too badly at the moment. Top of the table. Pasquale's free kick. Away by Van Bronckhorst. Desperately miscontrolled by Ivash. Pedersen. Vidmar. Here's Rod Wallace. Now Van Bronckhorst. And good tracking back by Miller, who was then fouled by the Dutchman. Jason DeVos signed from Darlington earlier in the season. And he's Canadian. Helped on by Maffey. Away by Vidmar. Here's Neil McCann. Running into a crowd. Easton took it off his toes. Here's Miller. His cross is aimed towards Maffey. And that hit the hand of someone, did it? It's Maffey who's been penalised anyway.
Yeah, Maffey penalised for pushing. Certainly no intent here. If it did hit Perini in the hand, it does, but he doesn't know anything about it. That's all down to the intent.
Well, there's plenty more action to come from Scotland. On New Year's Day at 2 o'clock, it's Motherwell, who have improved greatly against high-flying Kilmarnock on Sky Sports 1. And then it's the biggie on Sunday at 5:30, the third Old Firm clash of the season. It's Rangers, it's Celtic, say no more. Easton. Miller did well to just about keep that in, although McCann almost benefited from the rather poor pass. And that'll be a corner.
It's a double ricochet, isn't it? Certainly hit Pasquale last.
Van Bronckhorst then will aim for the likes of Amoruso here. It's too high for him and for Vidmar, but it comes down for Wallace, who switches it back in off. It's taken a deflection as Wilson got his header in, and he will claim that one, you could be sure. And it seemed to be diverted past Alan Coon, but Rangers have the lead at Tannadice.
Well, United thought they'd managed to get it half cleared anyway. It's a good ball in by Wallace. He's not trying to pick anybody up, but Scott Wilson is coming on to it and knew exactly what he wanted to do. Glancing header, takes a deflection, and Alan Coombe left with absolutely no chance. Good ball in here, and it comes off DeVos last of all, I think.
Last touch to him, but Scott Wilson will surely, well, he'll certainly claim the goal and will surely be credited with it as well. Surely a foul by Amoruso. Miller's really up for it.
Yeah, one of the rare opportunities Joe Miller's had in this match to run at defenders. They really haven't managed to get the ball into his feet early enough for me.
So, United find themselves a goal down. It was neatly whipped in and Vidmar had to knock it away. Stefan Kibash gets a little bit of treatment and also needs time to stick his boot back on. That's right up the other end. Back down this end. Dundee United's corner. Got it down by DeVos. And it was away by Vidmar, who got a little kick for his trouble.
Yeah, a lot of feet flying there. Tony Vidmar takes one in the arm. That wouldn't have been the stomach.
So treatment needed for the Australian. The Rangers are going to have to make a change because as Vidmar gets treatment, Stefan Kibash is going to have to go off. And let's have another look at Scott Wilson's goal for Rangers.
Well, a bit of good fortune because it takes a deflection, but Wilson does well to attack the ball as it comes back in from Wallace. Lovely little ball. And in comes Wilson. DeVos doesn't know much about it, and the deflection enough to beat Alan Coombe.
He's definitely claimed his first Rangers goal there, Scott Wilson. So, Gabriel Amato has come on to replace Stefan Kibash. A rare chance for Amato, who has been a bit of a flop really since joining from Mallorca of Spain for £4.2 million. Dick Advocat made so many new signings, there were bound to be some hits and some misses. But he gets a rare outing here, only his fourth in the last 20 games. Albert, blocked by DeVos. Neatly flicked on by Miller to Pasquale. Here's Dodds at the near post. Oh, and he just couldn't quite get his shot in because it was blocked by the Rangers goal scorer Wilson. Well,
good stuff by United, getting the ball forward quickly for a change. Dodds spins Wilson. The big man manages to get the challenge in.
Just over DeVos's head. It will be dug out by Rangers. So Gabriel Amato has replaced Stefan Kibash. He's involved in just about every free kick that's coming in the road.
He's going to have to hold his tongue because he's continually having a go at Mike McCurry, and there's only so much they'll let you away with.
Paul Sturrock with plenty to say. Amoruso. Away by Easton. Amoruso won the header. Good nudge from Albert on Miller. With the home side of free kick. Here's Miller then. Dodds. Moles. Trying to have a dig from there. Can. It's going to come into Easton's path here. Miller's cross. Dodds' header comfortable for Cross.
Yeah, the ball played in from Joe Miller. It's not a great angle. Dodd's certainly not in a position to get any power on that there.
3 attempts on goal so far for Dodds. Stefan Guivarch has turned an ankle. The reason for him going off to be replaced by Amato. Scored a lot of goals from Mallorca last year. 18 in fact, as they reached the Spanish Cup final and also finished in 6th place in the league. Here's Miller, really fired up. Support from Pascual, met by Amoruso. Pascual's cross, but it's disappointingly behind for Dundee United, who, if you go back to the end of last season as well, have only managed 1 win in their last 15 league games here at Tannadice, which is a dreadful home record.
Yeah, and Paul Sturrock's well aware of that as well. And as I said at the live match a couple of weeks ago, we're going to see a big clear out here at Tannadice. I think he's well aware this current squad simply isn't good enough.
Yeah, no one doubts that he'll turn it around, but it will take him a bit of time. He probably knew that anyway. Certainly knows it now. Here's Matthew. Put up by Wilson. Perini. Straight to Malpass. Ferguson. Vidmar for Rangers, playing their 34th match of the season today. 11 more than Dundee United have played. Maffey. Miller. Showing some silky skills, but couldn't get the shot in. Another free kick though.
Yeah, great footwork here. Little drawback. Van Bronckhorst left for dead. Barry Ferguson comes in late. And a chance here for United to put a bit of pressure on. Put Stefan Klos under some kind of pressure.
Miller standing over the free kick. But he's not happy that the ball is back, and he might have a case, to be honest. Mike McCurry is happy with it though. It's Joe Miller, but it's straight at the wall. Had no height on it at all. Miller still chipping away. Pedersen and Perini together. Now Matthew. And he'll get the throw off Wallace.
Very scrappy at the moment. Nobody getting any time on the ball.
Ball across, rather aimlessly in the end by Matthew. Alberts up to Amato. Argentinian. Into the Australian Vidmar. Pascual steps in. Pascual. Tony Moles. Amato. Won it back well. Now McCann. Trying to smuggle it through to Wallace. Might yet do so. Still McCann. 2 men on him, Moles and DeVos. And he's shaken off both of them. And he still goes McCann. And in the end, it was booted clear by DeVos. Player who can really excite the fans, Neil McCann. Didn't exactly, as the flag goes up there, didn't exactly excite the home fans then. He certainly did the Rangers.
Yeah, he appeared to have nowhere to go here, but little check inside, and he's away.
Blue dots now. Next by Wilson.
United have to make more of these set pieces. They have Neil Duffy and DeVos, two of the best in the business when it comes to winning the ball in the air in this Premier League. They have to make more of these.
Well, it was flicked away at the near post. Oh, and surely now it's Dodds, and it's an equaliser for Dundee United. Rangers seem to stand still, and
superb here as the ball comes back in. Rangers pushing out. Look at the first touch. And all he has to do is side-foot it into the top of the net, but it's the first touch that buys the time here. And that's a cool finish. Rangers pushing out as the ball's cleared. And what a cool finish that is. Game on.
Well, it's only Billy Dodds' second goal in the last 7 games. He needed that one. And Dundee United certainly did, just before half-time. Dodds scoring against Rangers for the second time this season for Dundee United. And Miller's lob, cleared by Amoruso. Here's Maffey. Now Dodds. Plenty of Rangers bodies back. Dodds and Maffey conspiring between them. And Rangers on the rack a little bit as we edge towards the end of the first half.
Yeah, he's a bit happier now, he's entitled to be as well. A lot more urgency about United.
Wilson's header comes to Dodds though. Now pass. One back by Alberts, trying to release Wallace. De Vos has set up Maffey here, but away by Amoruso. Here's Miller. Pasquale's cross. I was going to say not very cleverly away by Perini, but it turned out to be okay in the end. That's what he meant all along. Some tussle between Amato and De Vos. Pair of giants. Wilson. Van Bronckhorst. Alberts. He will find... He won't find McCann. Headed by Pasquale. Easton's cross that time, met by Amoruso. Vidmar. We're in first half injury time. Billy Dodds equalising for Rangers.
Well, as it's cleared, look at the Rangers players running out, trying to play offside here. They don't get out quickly enough, and it's a great first touch from Dodds.
10 this season for Billy Dodds, 7 of them for Dundee United. He scored a hat-trick for Aberdeen in the League Cup at the start of the season at Inverness Cali Thistle. Also scored a hat-trick for Dundee United at St Johnstone. Well, that goal from Dodds has certainly set it up rather nicely for the second half. The scoreline all square, which is something that they're pretty used to here at Tannadice this season. 6 of their 9 games have ended in draws. The half-time whistle goes. And plenty of effort put in by both sides. Scott Wilson claiming his first Rangers goal, although it did deflect in off Jason De Vos, the giant Canadian. But just before half-time, Billy Dodds twisted and turned and fired in an equaliser. Rangers recovered from a poor start. Wilson's header cannoning off De Vos. But Dundee United have plugged away tonight. Dodds onside, slipping it neatly past Stefan Klos. So at half-time at Tannadice in the Scottish Premier League, it's Dundee United 1, Rangers 1. We'll start the second half. Victories in the Scottish Premier League, a usual experience for them, of course. But it's been a pretty miserable 1998 for Dundee United. This is their 40th league game of the calendar year, and they've only won 6 of them. So I think they'll be glad to see the back of 98.
Yeah, but I think Paul Sturrock will be pretty happy with the way things have gone tonight. They've pushed up, they've squeezed the game. Barry Ferguson and Van Bronckhorst have had very little room to run the show in that midfield area. And I think Paul will just be asking his lads for more of the same in his second half.
Rangers top of the table. The title is their target this season. Second place simply won't be good enough. So the second half starts with Rangers, who made a quiet beginning to the first half before taking the lead. They were forced to make a change, of course, with Stefan Guivarc'h injuring his ankle. Gabriel Amato on in his place. Here's their goal scorer, Scott Wilson. Parini, who scored against St Johnstone on Boxing Day. Defenders weighing in with some goals. Just to give you an idea of the difference between the two teams this season, though. That was the first half Dundee United's 21st goal of the season. It was Rangers' 68th in all competition. Alberts. And straight in Fitmark. It's going to drift behind for a goal kick.
I think Pasquale's done a right good job tonight on Neil McCann on that left-hand side. Paul Stillick said to me before the match he was one of the best in the business when up against an out-and-out winger. And but for a couple of occasions, he's managed to keep Neil McCann very quiet tonight.
Boone's clearance, met by Amoruso, straight up in the air though. Easton got a little nudge on it. And Miller, inadvertently I think, helped it through to Dodds. Miller was stopped in his tracks by McCann. £1.6 million buy from Hearts. Here's Alberts. Wallace making a run. You'd expect Duffy to have this under control. Alberts. Fitmark. Amoruso. Scott Wilson scoring his first Rangers goal tonight, but only in the side because Colin Hendry is suspended. It's a lovely touch by Wallace. Marini's cross helped on by Amato, but it's just going to go too far ahead of Bronkhorst.
Rangers need more of that. They need more mobility from midfield. Amato had the right idea. They headed in behind for the runner.
Rangers, of course, have already lifted the Scottish League Cup this season, and they don't intend to stop there as far as silverware goes. Snapped out by Amoruso. He has his critics amongst some of the Rangers fans. Taking a fair bit of stick from them in his time. Wilson. McCann. Slips it through to Alberts. Rangers on the break, and Ferguson is making a good run. Dundee United have got bodies back. Parini going round the outside. Ferguson goes to the inside, and Alberts, who lines up one of his specials. Not that special that time.
No, Kuhn didn't have to react at all. He measures, bang. Not one of his better ones though. But he's always looking to have a dig, and with this kind of power, he's always likely to come up with a goal from there.
He was sent off there on the last day of last season, Alberts. Powerful header from Wilson. Malpass helps it on. Pedersen looking to put Matthew away, but straight at Parini. Now Barry Ferguson. And Marto. Nice idea. Here's Fitmark. Not too nice across though. The man from down under sent it up over.
The movement was good enough, but the final ball let him down.
Dundee United have only scored 7 league goals at home this season. Dodds. Harry Ferguson turned and ran into Easton, but Rangers still have it with Perini now. Scored his first league goal of the season against St Johnstone, Perini. Scored against Big Power Jerusalem in the UEFA Cup. McCann on the chase, but here's De Vos. No nonsense defender. Albert is going to get ready for a long throw here, which is being positively encouraged by the Rangers fans. A bit of a strange one in the end. Maybe he'll have better luck this time. Might not be quite so long this time. There are other options available, one of which is a Marta. Back to Albert. McCann. Once again, Pasquale gets the better of him. Vidmar got a little foot in then. So did Easton though. And a trick back by Wilson on Matthew. Pedersen's free kick finds Joe Miller. And he's got past Vidmar here. Can he deliver a decent cross? He most certainly can. And it was steered away by Van Bronckhorst. Miller to Dodds. Miller stepping inside Vidmar. Mauricio bangs it clear, but straight at Pasquale. Dundee United will intend to apply a bit more pressure.
Well, they've got to get the ball to this man more often. Showing here what he's capable of. He's under pressure, and that's a good delivery into the box. They've got to try and get Miller one-on-one with Vidmar as often as possible in the second half.
Pasquale doing an Alberts with a long throw. Away by Van Bronckhorst, cannons off Duffy. Amato has shown some nice touches here and there. Here's Wallace. And in it goes! Oh! And it went straight across McCann.
Well, the applause is for the ball in here from Wallace. The same as he did in the first half. Superb cross to the front post. McCann can't get anything on it. In between the goalkeeper and the last defender, you can't ask for any more than that. And McCann just couldn't get anything on it.
Agonising for Neil McCann. 4 goals for Hearts this season. Amato proving to be a nuisance. Here's Alberts. Easton, miscontrolled by Matthew, who then ensured that Van Bronckhorst wasn't going anywhere.
Yeah, it's certainly obstruction here.
Barry Ferguson's free kick. Wallace has moved out to hug the touchline, and that was another cross whipped in rather ferociously. Touched by Alberts, finds McCann. Now Ferguson. Here's Perini. He gets his cross in towards Amato, and De Vos just knocked it away. Did he use his hand there?
That's the impression is that he did. Going to the back post. Certainly can't tell from that angle.
Van Bronckhorst with the Rangers corner. And Mauricio moved forward, but his header dropping over. De Vos's arms were certainly up. But the shouts came more from the fans, it must be said, than the players around.
Yeah, it's his head, actually. It's his head. Good shout from Mike McCurry.
10 minutes into the second half. One apiece. And Stefan Kloss getting ready to clear. Stefan Kloss, incidentally, will be away with the German national side in early February in America, playing against the USA and Colombia, although he's only third choice at international level. So Rangers might try and get him out of that trip, I guess. He'll miss the match at Dunfermline, certainly, if they can't get him released. He's also going to Florida, of course, with Rangers in January, so he's got a few nice trips coming up. Both these teams are heading to Florida in the Scottish season as it's winter break. Strange that they don't want to stick around for the Scottish weather. Barry Ferguson's header. Malpass by Pedersen, but here's Wilson and Bronkhorst. Craig Easton chipping away at the Dutchman. And now Pedersen. There are possibilities here. Matthew's cross. Away by Amoruso. Free kick Rangers.
Yeah, Albert's frustrated there, and that's been the story of the night. United have pressed the game well. They haven't given Rangers any time at all.
Amoruso. Wallace trying to tee up Amato, but superb sliding challenge from Duffy. Pedersen up towards Matthew. Shows too much of it to Scott Wilson.
I think United will feel more optimistic about their chances. I don't think before the match they fancied their chances, but they've come back well. They're holding their own, and they must feel they can win this game.
Dodds equalised for Dundee United after Scott Wilson put Rangers ahead. Joe Miller's trudging across to take this free kick.
Yeah, Jason DeVos, I've no doubt, is going to try and pick out here.
In it goes from Miller, but that's going to be pretty comfortable for cross. And Marto's header, and Squall had it covered. Here he is again. Signing a free transfer from Le Havre in the summer. And he's certainly involved in this Dundee United move, very much so. And it had to be taken away by Vidmar, but the goal kick's been given.
Yeah, good play by Pasquale nevertheless, though, showing he's more than just a man marker, getting forward. Took Amoruso out of the game and just squeezed out eventually. And maybe a measure of the way that United confidence is growing here.
Stefan Kloss had only conceded 18 goals in 18 matches in the Bundesliga this season before quitting Dortmund for Rangers. Pasquale, I don't think we've seen him have a bad game yet for Dundee United. McCann, DeVos, and Bronkhorst did enough. Vidmar found Alberts. Amato, oh, it's going to come through to Barry Ferguson. Back to Van Bronckhorst. Dundee United had enough bodies in the way to halt Rangers' progress. McCann. Alberts. Sort of by Dodds, who'd come back. Given away then by Pasquale, just as we've been praising him. Here's Dodds. And comes off Van Bronckhorst.
Yeah, he did well. He had nowhere to go there. The only thing he could do was win the throw-in. Blowing a bit there, Billy. Maybe he's getting on a bit.
Craig Easton, just 19 years of age. So a good tussle in that midfield tonight.
Yeah, I think United have done ever so well in that area. That was always going to be crucial. We've seen Barry Ferguson dictate many a game this season with Van Bronckhorst beside him, but United, Pearson has done a great job on Barry Ferguson tonight.
Dodds to Miller. Vidmar though wins it back for Rangers and sets up McCann, and he's away now with Wallace and Amato in support. Here's Amato trying to slip it through to McCann, and dug out by Malpass rather, who was then fouled by Amato.
Good play by Malpass, because Wallace had made the run across him, but he stayed in, held his position and managed to get it away. Typical Wallace Malpass. You won't find many who read the game as well as this lad.
Part of Dundee United's championship winning side of 1983. Dundee United without a win in 4 games. Lost their last 2 on the road at Kilmarnock and Motherwell after holding Celtic here. McCann. Pasquale there again though. DeVos with a rather hopeful pump. It's going to be a throw-in to the league leaders. Rangers beaten only 3 times this season in the Scottish Premier League, all away from home. And Hearts on the opening weekend at Motherwell and at Celtic. That one's going to drop harmlessly through to Coombe.
It's been a frustrating night for Rod Wallace. He's done well breaking wide. He's put in a couple of great balls to the front post, and he's made some good runs without getting the reward. You just wonder if there's still a payoff in this game for Rod Wallace. Been very impressed by the way he's moved along that front line. And United, with this man around, will always be vulnerable to the ball over the top.
Just one behind Henrik Larsson in the goal-scoring charts, Rod Wallace. 16 for him, 17 for Larsson. Cross won 2 titles in Germany with Dortmund, and of course that is a matter of the Champions Cup as well. Very highly rated keeper. Pasquale. Dodds, nice turn away from Amoruso. Rangers stretched here. It's Maffey. Oh, I mean, just couldn't find a way past Wilson. Credit to the defender.
Well, that's good defending. Matthew was hoping he would dive in, and he jockeys him, waits for the exact moment to put the challenge in, and did it perfectly.
Wilson making the most of a rare chance tonight. Knowles. Did he look? Who might have been there as he sent that in? There wasn't anybody there. Duffy has to slap it into the stands. Rangers edging it in the second half.
Yeah, but anybody's game, Ian. This one could go either way.
United had the better of the opening 45 minutes. Amato, the replacement for the injured Givash, is penalised for a foul on Duffy, which I can't quite believe. Here's Maffey though. Wilson's over there as well. Matthew gets his cross in, hacked away by Amoruso, and it was Easton's shot who was blocked by Perini. It is a close one to call this.
Yeah, whenever we've seen Barry Ferguson tonight, we haven't had to wait to see Peterson. He's been right beside him all evening.
Wilson. It's drifting away from Amato, although he does get there, and he sets up Wallace as well. Excellent work from Amato. And Wallace's cross is not bad. McCann, not the tallest. It was away by Pasquale. But here's Bidmar. Pasquale keeping a close check on McCann once more. Matthew. Easton. That's a lovely pass as well from Craig Easton to Joe Miller. He's got past Bidmar here. It opens up now for Dundee United. Oh, and it's Wilson who sent it into the side netting. Wasn't the greatest of pullbacks.
Well, he's one-on-one, and that's exactly what he wants tonight. He skins Tony Vidmar here. It's the nutmeg, and he's away. Doesn't look up, I don't think. He had dodge if he pulled it back.
And it will be Miller to take the corner. And Amato has to steer DeVos's header behind.
Well, Rangers on the back foot now, United enjoying a good spell. And once again, it's a chance to put Rangers under pressure through DeVos and Neil Duffy at this back post.
Matthew's corner. DeVos is in there trying to influence it heavily for Dundee United. Here he is again, DeVos, and that was a real killer driller from Jason DeVos.
Well, that would have capped out a fine performance by the Canadian. Just knocked out. It breaks kindly for him here. He only had one thing in his mind, got plenty on the shot. Oh, he strikes it well. It's not far away.
Sweet strike from DeVos. Dundee United's 8th attempt on goal. And they're ahead on that. It's all square as far as on target goes. A foul on Wallace has now given Rangers a chance to bite back at the other end.
Well, it's the arm of Malpass, isn't it?
Could it be Mr. Alberts by any chance? Or is it not in quite the right place for him? Well, any place is right for him, I suppose.
He would shoot from the halfway line if you let him. Probably score as well.
Those four men in the Dundee United wall know what's coming up here. I would suspect, in fact, it's not going to be Alberts, it's Van Bronckhorst, deflected. And it skids its way through to Koo.
A decent shot, takes a deflection.
It's really lining up as both teams go in search of a winner here. And Pedersen just showed Perini too much of it and then held him back.
Well, he's been yellow carded. He has to be careful here. It's a late challenge. It looks like a deliberate trip on Perini.
Mike McCurry would have noted the offence, having already booked Pedersen in the first half. Too much lip. Matthew just lost it somewhat, although still nearly found Easton. Amato fouled by Easton.
Yeah, he was never getting any of the ball. Okay, I think he wasn't shown a yellow there. Rangers are thinking of making a change.
Charlie Miller to come on soon. Here's Amoruso. Disappointing though from the Italian. Although Alan Coombe wouldn't have found it too disappointing, he found it rather easy. Maffey's header, waved by Amoruso. Marto on the chase, but you kind of expect DeVos to deal with it.
Yeah, he hasn't lost a challenge all night.
Duffy's made a steady return as well from injury. How about that for a flip from Dodds? It's put Peterson away. Difficult to say which way this game might swing. Pasquale. Maffey. And Amoruso is going to steer that one behind. Maffey was looking for a free kick, I think, but...
Yeah, the pass could have been better. It could have been played into his feet. Just asking a bit too much of Alec Maffey there. He's always second favourite here.
So Rangers are going to make a change. And Gord Albert is the man being replaced by Charlie Miller, who makes only his 12th appearance of the season. Serial substitute for Rangers. A player with immense talent, although he's lost his way a little bit over the last couple of seasons. Vidmar. Headed by Malpass, but here's Amato. Came on as a sub in the first half for the injured Givas. Van Bronckhorst. Goal from Barry Ferguson, not seriously troubling Coombe, and that's a pretty decent kick out to Maffey. Shrugs off Ferguson, picks out Miller, which is a good idea at the moment for Dundee United. But it would have been if they could have controlled it. Vidmar. Amoruso making himself available. Quickly closed down by Dodds. Hence the rather hurried and rather wild clearance which Perini couldn't keep in.
Well, that all came from the way United closed Tony Vidmar down on this side. And it's a hard shift closing people down when you don't have the ball, but it's worth it when you can win it back like that.
Here's Miller, who's a rebel in being given a rare start tonight. Away by Van Bronckhorst. Pasquale. Maffey. Trying to turn. Instead sets it up for Miller. And Dodds' header straight into Cross's arms.
Well, Joe Miller knows exactly where Billy Dodds wants it here. He's on his way to the front post. A good delivery, a good run from Dodds. And just doesn't get the angle on the header. It could be lost. A well-worked move.
Here's Vidmar. Van Bronckhorst has a go! Coombe saw it coming all the way. Wallace and Malpass together. Rob Wallace spent 7 years with Leeds and was at Southampton before that. Here's Charlie Miller. Gets the cross in, but it's away by DeVos, unsurprisingly. Ferguson now trying to shove it into the path of Van Bronckhorst. Here's Amoruso. And that's going to be free kick for offside.
Rangers at the moment appears to have run out of ideas. And the one man, yeah, I was going to say there, the one man who we look to at the moment to supply something is Neil McCann, but Pasquale has done a superb marking job on him tonight. And no real surprise that Dick Advocat has taken him off.
Well, Jonathan Johansson has had quite a good season for Rangers, certainly earlier in the campaign. He's currently on 9 goals for them. Nearly joined Derby County not so long ago after going down there for a trial. They were quite keen on him, apparently, but not sure if he was so keen on them in return. Another play by Perini. Inside the final quarter of an hour of this intriguing contest. Here's Dodds. He's through here. Dodds! Oh, and it flashed right across the 6-yard box and just wide. And Billy Dodds.
It's a great turn here by Dodds. Fabulous turn, and that's it may be a shot, it may be just a ball played across the face of the goal. But whatever it was a glorious chance for somebody to get on the end of it at the back post.
Amoruso. Wallace. His flip didn't really come off, although Bronckhorst did his best to rescue it. Ferguson and Peterson together. Free kick going against Barry Ferguson.
Yeah, it's been a frustrating night for Barry Ferguson. And that's all it is, frustration.
Yes, those key men in midfield, Ferguson and Van Bronckhorst, have met their match tonight.
Well, Eric Peterson ran Brian Lloyd out of Scotland, and he's done a superb job on young Ferguson tonight.
Here's Matthew. Creates space for the cross. Miller. Back it goes to Moles. Just too high for Dodds. Johansson. It's his first touch. Bidmar up towards Wallace. Now the Argentine Amato. He's away from DeVos this time. And he's away from him again, but then his pass was poor. It was lovely to watch until he had to try and set somebody up. Well, the defence by Charlie Miller and Dodds hit.
Yeah, and Charlie put his hands up after that. He knew he'd cut Billy Dodds.
He just got a ticking off from Mike McCurry. Pasquale, back by Van Bronckhorst. Now Johansson. Matthew. It was rather awkward that time, the cross.
Yeah, he's better on his right side, and he doesn't really get much power in this. No real trouble for Kloss.
Dodds. Miller racing down that flank again, but his cross was met by Amoruso. Bidmar's clearance. Wallace comes to meet it. Lovely layoff here to Van Bronckhorst. Amato has peeled away, and it'll be aimed towards him. Amato, Charlie Miller wants a pull back here, and Amato delayed. And then what he did send in wasn't really up to much. Duffy now steps out of the defence and finds Dodds. Only Matthew up with him, but possibilities here. I'm sure others will arrive. It's Matthew, they might not need others. Away by Amoruso though. Poor cross by Matthew, really.
Yeah, Joe Miller wide right in support. And what he's done there is give the ball away.
Barry Ferguson. Giovanni Van Bronckhorst. And now Tony Bidmar. Second half has been boiling up. You can't help thinking that the winner's going to come from somewhere. Charlie Miller to Jonathan Johansson. Johansson's cross. Wallace at the near post. Blocked by Cohn. Well, the winner nearly came from Rangers. Wilson striding forward and blazing over.
Well, Rod Wallace deserves something out of this game. Good ball whipped in. Nice header as well, and Coombe does enough with his feet.
Well, plenty more Scottish action to come as we head into 1999. There'll be no hangovers at Fir Park on New Year's Day. He said doubtfully. Motherwell against Kilmarnock. Motherwell much improved. Kilmarnock, of course, surprise championship challengers. And then on Sunday, it's the Old Firm clash from Ibrox. Rangers against Celtic. Simply unmissable. Henderson to Dodds. No foul given. Happy it was, in fact. Marta. Never cleared by Pasquale, giving Miller a chance to wreak havoc again. Now Mappy. Tony Moles, the Dutchman, finding Dodds. Nicked away from him by Vidmar. After disappointing defeats on the road, Motherwell and Kilmarnock, it's been much improved from Dundee United. And no foul given there, as Miller went over Vidmar.
Well, that surprises me. Joe Miller's got no reason to go down here, and he's clearly caught here by Vidmar. To be fair to Mike McCurry, he's had a good game.
Pasquale's header. Harry Ferguson. Back to Wilson. This is nice from Rangers. It's Perini. Wallace ahead of him down that line. Back it goes to Perini. Away by DeVos. By surprise. Here's Dodds. Miller. Bit casual that time. Straight at Amoruso. Harry Ferguson. Charlie Miller. Wallace. Offside against Amata.
Well, he reckons he's on, but the flag was up right away. Certainly a yard there.
Hasn't actually scored a league goal yet for Rangers, Gabriel Amata. 3 goals to his name, and they've come in cup competitions. Barry Ferguson. And he's away here. Oh. Wallace tried to block him. Here is Amata. Plenty of options available. And he found none of them. He's quite got his passing boots on tonight. Dodds. That was nice from Amato, though. Almost tries to do too much at times there. Barry Ferguson. Hansen. He's going to have better luck than McCann did against Pasquale. He's got his cross in. Uncompromisingly cleared by DeVos, not terribly effectively. Vidmar. Referee has to get out of the way. Amoruso. Back to Kloss. Third to Antti-Niemi, the Rangers goal. Rangers, of course, have 3 international goalkeepers on their books now, with Niemi, Kloss and Charbonnier, the Frenchman who's out injured for the season. Van Bronckhorst trying to get away, but Moles ensures that he doesn't. Miller offside against Matthew, but they'll let Kloss get on with it. It's pretty even in this second half, and I wonder if there's going to be a winner coming our way.
I certainly felt early in the match that Rangers could have changed up a gear, but they really haven't managed to move out of second gear tonight. Showing a bit more urgency now, but it's long overdue.
Charlie Miller, Amato. There's a late trip on Miller. It was Easton who caught it. But it's a free kick in an ominous position as far as Dundee United are concerned. No Alberts, of course, but Van Bronckhorst might fancy a dig. He took the last one anyway, even when Alberts was on the field. Rangers complaining again that the wall hasn't gone back as far as it should do. Dodds waiting to break from the wall, and broke from the wall effectively. Charged it down from Van Bronckhorst. Much ado about nothing, that.
Yeah, and it gives United the chance to push out as well. They have been camped across their own 18-yard box for the last 10 minutes or so. Gives them a chance to get pushed up.
Away by DeVos, who was being held by Amato. Really has had a good night, the Canadian international Jason DeVos. Signed earlier in the season from Darlington. I think he's just picked up a Sponsors Man of the Match award there. So he'll be, no doubt, heading off with a bottle of champers or something similar tonight. One's going to go straight through to Kloss, who hasn't been troubled that often this evening, despite Dundee United's efforts.
No, he hasn't had a lot to do at all tonight. Certainly had no chance with the goal.
Here's Miller then. Dundee United going for it in the final few minutes.
Well, I think Paul Sturrock would have taken out a draw off you before this game, but he might just... I think the side can sneak this now. Just a few minutes left.
And he got a draw against Rangers in his first match in charge. He was goalless that time. His team with just one win at home in the Scottish Premier League this season. Rangers are going to break here though with Johansson. Tried to pick out Wallace early, but it came off Duffy. Neil Duffy in his second spell with Dundee United. Played across the road at Dundee and also for Falkirk in between. Charlie Miller with the long throw duties now. Was kept in play. Amoruso. Away by the Rangers captain. Knowles, Dodds. Looking to take the throw off Vidmar. And it will be taken by Miller. And probably Pasquale. Here is Miller.
Wasn't a bad ball across the goal. If he had a runner on the end of it.
Malpass's header. It's going to drop out of play for a Rangers throw. Which at the moment, like Rangers, might be heading into the New Year Old Firm clash with an 8-point lead over Celtic. Let's not forget Kilmarnock, of course, in second place. Here's Pasquale. Came off the back of Amoruso. Johansson. Oh, he's turned DeVos brilliantly. Johansson, still he goes. Amato's the man over, and he finds him. Amato
was due a reward out of this game. It's all down to Johansson here. He takes the initiative, drives himself across the box, knocks it wide to Amato, and Wallace already has taken up position at the back post. A good first-time finish, and the end of a frustrating night for Rod Wallace. And that's great play there by Jonathan Johansson. Wallace had peeled off to the back post, not picked up, and Rangers have snaked it.
Wallace claims his 17th of the season, joining Henrik Larsson on that tally. But he will be the first to thank the flying Finn, Jonathan Johansson, whose skill and endeavour set up that winner. And the only time someone's got past DeVos tonight as well. We're in injury time. How about a man of the match?
Well, he was skinned for the goal there by Jonathan Johansson, but I think Jason DeVos has had a smashing game in the heart of that United defence. And for me, he's the man of the match by some way.
Well, he's up there trying to force home an equaliser for Dundee United, but Rangers really could feel it now, with Rod Wallace breaking away. He just want to hang on to it. And it's all over. And it's better late than never for Dick Advocat's Rangers, who move 6 points clear of second place Kilmarnock and 10 points clear of Celtic. Jonathan Johansson and Gabriel Amato set up Rod Wallace for a late winner, and Billy Dodds and Dundee United absolutely gutted, because they really gave it their all tonight and arguably didn't really deserve to be losers. But losers they are, and Rangers under Dick Advocat take another step towards their target, which is of course the title. Still plenty of work to be done, but they are ending 1998 on a high. The year in which they failed to win the championship, of course. Scott Wilson put them ahead, although his header was deflected in off DeVos, not that he knew much about it, and that'll have to go down as Wilson's first goal for Rangers. The equaliser from Billy Dodds, though, as Rangers rushed out, but didn't rush out quickly enough. There were chances for both teams in the second half. It was difficult to see which way it would go, but it went the way of Rangers. Johansson was superb in the build-up. Amato's cross turned in by Rod Wallace. Rangers hoping to regain the title from Celtic this season, and tonight, well, they showed that they're made of champion stuff. Full-time, Dundee United 1, Rangers 2.
A big week of live football still to come for you here on Sky Sports. Two more